Paul, too kind, too kind. Thank you. I'm so thrilled and honored to be here with you all. Now, I'm going to be talking about how you become the unstoppable you. Not him, not her, not them, you. To achieve what you really want. Success, great, milestones, money in the bank, let's go. Maybe it's more love, fulfillment, romance, hey, hey. Maybe it's just feeling a little better, having a little bit more peace and ease in our lives, maybe some more laughs, enjoyment. It's what you want. Because we all face these challenges, these setbacks, these failures, and sometimes they're big and they're loud. We miss the deal, or we get in a blow-up fight with someone we love. But there's also these micro fails, these moments that happen each and every day, these missteps, miscommunications, mistakes. My journey with mistakes started early. I was brought into this world as a mistake. What are you gonna do? I'm an accident kid. Anybody else? Oh, wow, a lot. Okay, Iowa. Everybody else was wanted, huh? Must be nice, must be nice. Here's how I know that I'm an accident kid. My older sister is 6 years older. My parents named her Alexis. Had 6 years, and they named me Alex. Pretty sure mistakes were made. But we're gonna be talking about how you become the unstoppable you. Now, I'm gonna be sharing about my personal story with you today, but I also love sharing with audiences the science, people way smarter than me who've dedicated their lives to showing why these strategies actually work. How we can perform better, be more productive, to have better relationships, and even live longer and be healthier. Sounds great. So why doesn't everyone just do it? Everyone could, but not everyone knows how. And that's really why I'm here. I'm here to give you 6 keys to become the unstoppable you. Not him, not her, not them, you. Now, I put this system through the ringer in one of the most intense worlds on earth, on American Ninja Warrior. This is a very intense aerial obstacle course series on NBC. It's Emmy nominated. It's in its 13th season. And to do this, to compete, you need to climb 2 stories into the air, hang on obstacles by your fingertips over water, fling your body to grab onto yet more dangling obstacles. And if you miss, you fall 2 stories into ice cold water, red lights ignite, sirens sound, and millions upon millions of people watch you pick your soggy, failure-soaked self out of the water. It's good time. It's good times. I remember the first time I failed, I crashed in the water. I was like, I'm just gonna stay here now. I'm too embarrassed. I'm a merman. I live in the water. My journey with American Ninja Warrior started off as a host, not a competitor. I was hired by NBC to host this new all-access series where I'd interview top athletes, give behind-the-scenes looks, and they thought it'd be fun if I even attempted the most dynamic, that means difficult, obstacles. The idea was that I'd probably fail for everyone's entertainment. I was really humbled that NBC saw that potential in me. So we headed into the first season, and I took on every single new dynamic, that means difficult, obstacle. And I succeeded. Yeah, at failing. I spent so much time in the water. You don't want to be in the water. So that was season 1. My bosses, the producers at NBC, came to me and they said, Alex, you are nailing it with failing. blushing. I was like, come on, just doing my best. They said, what about for season 2 if you were good at this? Okay, bold take. You mean this sport that Olympic gymnasts are struggling at? They're like, yeah. I'm like, great. Love that idea. How long do I have to get ready? They said 2 weeks. Perfect, that's almost too much time. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna believe in myself. I'm gonna give this everything I have. And this is what happened.
There it is. I'm gonna talk to some people about. Whenever you're ready. Oh my goodness!
You're just dripping in shame. Might have noticed there was a few more failures in there. But that was when everything changed. Because to date, my bosses, the producers, had asked me to fail, and I was failing. But now they'd asked me to succeed, and I was failing. Which meant that my fun failures were now real failures. And I was scared. Now, I know that this situation with American Ninja Warrior may be unique to me, but this situation is anything but unique to me. This happens always in our lives. Maybe expectations of you have changed. Maybe your duties have changed, your responsibility. Maybe your company's changed, your industry's changed. Maybe the world has changed. And we need to respond. Now, for me, I was scared that I was going to lose my job. And not just my job, this was my dream job. I grew up watching NBC, hits like Friends, Ross and Rachel, we were on a break. And now I'm hosting for NBC for a show with sports. I love sports. It's positive, it's uplifting. The athletes had become my best friends, and I was scared that I was gonna lose it all. And why? Because I wasn't good enough. Have you ever felt like you're not good enough? It's a hard feeling. Maybe it's for a position, maybe it's for a person. But we have a choice in that moment. Life isn't gonna stop changing. But we have a choice. We can give in to what life is throwing at us. Start to believe its dangerous lies, like maybe we'll never be good enough. It can start to make us doubt other qualities about ourselves. Well, we're just not creative. We're not that confident. Maybe we're not smart. We can't be a leader. Or we can choose to say, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know the end results. But in this moment right now, we can choose to commit to what we can touch and to give the best of ourselves. But we need something. We need a purpose bigger than our problems, and that's the first key. The first of 6, I'll be sharing 2 with you today. The purpose. Why are we doing it? And not just why, but the why that makes your heart beat a little bit faster. Keep digging at it. Keep asking yourself, okay, but why? Why do I want this? Until you find that one that your heart just goes, yes, that's it. Because that's the firepower. For me, I was fighting for my dream job, but really, I was fighting for this version of me. I liked this Alex. I didn't want to lose him. But I needed something. I needed something to help me. And this is your second key. And that's people. People is the biggest X factor to reaching what you want. Meaningfully connecting with people. People like in this room right now. And sometimes what it means is that we need to show up in a way that maybe we haven't before. Maybe it's even a little uncomfortable. That's what it was for me. I was like, well, I guess I gotta start training with American Ninja Warriors. Oh, baby, that's gonna be intense. I remember the first time I went to a Ninja Warrior gym, everyone's swinging off things. There was a guy with 19 ab muscles. I'm like, how do you have an ab in your neck? You look sensational. But if we keep committed to that purpose, we surround ourselves with people showing up in ways that might be new to us, we can do things that we didn't think we could do. And it went from me on the brink of getting fired from my dream job to ending up winning an award hosting for NBC. Led me to write a book, which I'm so thrilled. It got published yesterday. I'm so excited to share with you here as a gift. led me to come back to American Ninja Warrior as a competitor, a goal that was so beyond impossible to me. And what I learned is that if we have that purpose, we surround ourselves with people, and 4 other keys that I'd be so thrilled and honored to share with your audiences. We can do things that we thought were impossible.
Yeah, grip it. Let's go, Alex. Yep. Let's go. Oh, yes, dude.
Well, get ready for a familiar face out of Venice, California.
What's up, Ninja fans?
Alex Weber has covered Ninja Warrior as the host of the award-winning digital series with the sideline full of Ninja superstars cheering him on. Okay, Alex, hold you guys go for it. Oh, no. Nice. Yeah, he got it. He got it.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, my life hasn't stopped changing, and I have this feeling like maybe your life hasn't stopped changing either. So what do we do? You know, and I'm excited to share new stories with your audiences, like getting set to compete on American Ninja Warrior 2020 in the best shape of my life, and right as the competition came, I broke my hand. Just as someone that I love got sick. And so I needed these keys. I didn't want them, I needed them. I relied on having that purpose, people around me, to come back and compete on American Ninja Warrior 2021, having the best run of my life with my mom as my guest of honor. Now, I've been sharing my story with you all, but this is not about my story. It is about your story. The story that you're creating right now. Not his story, not her story, not their story, your story. And to know that whatever life throws at us, it's not going to stop. But you know what? You're not going to stop either. We have a choice in each and every moment to commit to what we want for ourselves and the people who need us in every moment, like this moment right now. Thank you so much for allowing me to join you today. I appreciate it very much.